Welcome to the 4th Patafor showcase. This time, the showcase will feature my voiceover. Please tell me if you like it and if I should do the next showcases in a similar fashion. The first Patafor demo is now available for download. If you have the Patafor launcher downloaded already, it should automatically prompt you about the latest update. If you don't have Patafor launcher on your PC, head over to pataforgame.com and download the launcher from the very first link. If, for some reason, the game's launcher will not connect to the servers, please re-download the launcher from our website. If it keeps happening, there's a second link available to download the game's package. You'll only have to extract it to an empty folder and run v4hero.exe. Now I will present all the new features Patafor demo has. Huge spoiler warning! If you want to discover all the new features yourself and have a spoiler-free experience, leave the video right now. As soon as you run the Patafor demo, you get presented with a brand new amazing main menu. It's super smooth and has all the necessary menu options. You can start a new game, continue with your save, go to the options menu or exit the game when you are done playing. The 4 totems and red scheme represents the evil presence of the new enemy tribe, which I will talk about later. Options menu got massively reinforced and now features an insane load of options. You can fully customize your graphical experience as much as your hardware allows, from texture quality to resolution. Unlike the previous versions, changing texture quality and resolution now fully works. Audio settings are now a thing. You can easily lower your volume or disable specific sounds during the game. In input settings, you can change your keyboard bindings and install your controller to properly work with Patafor. In language settings, you can change your Patafor language to many different languages carefully prepared by our awesome translator volunteers. And that's about the options menu. Let's move on. New game dialogue was improved to be more interesting. It now features a bit of dialogue that lets you know more about Patafor's lore. You start on a really simple mission located in Shida Valley. Your goal is to make it to the end. During this time you can get familiar with the controls and train the rhythm. We finally got rid of the uncomfortable lack of transitions and implemented many different tips selected randomly upon each mission load. Learn more about the game by collecting them all. After a finished mission, you enter the new, redesigned and massively improved Patapolis, that is now fully animated and fully interactive. Just take a glance at the beautiful structures of the new Patapolis located near the Patapol Palace. On the very right, you can see Wakapon, the Guardian, guarding the World Egg with his life, protecting the world from eternal evil of Underworld. Everyone in Patapolis is really pleased to meet their Almighty. Interact with them to learn more about the game's lore. Not everything has its functionality for now, that's being held for the future releases. Now you can customize your Patapon army in the Patapolis barracks. Although the customization is a bit limited in the demo, we promise to make it really interesting in the future versions. Altar system has been greatly changed, featuring a brand new design inspired on Patapon 2 and the ability to stack collected items. When you come back from a mission, all the new items will highlight until you close the altar. Obelisk now displays the new and original Patafor world map. It is a smart combination of Patapon 2 and Patapon 3 world maps, where first you select a location and then you can open the list of available missions. The flexible world map system allows players to easily add their own missions and have even more fun. Now the most exciting part, the missions. We have plenty of missions prepared for you. The very first one is a hunting mission. Patapons are hungry, so you need to kill several caciques to gain meat for your troops. Once in a while you might find a buried treasure hidden within the ferns of Shida Valley. This knowledge will help you unlocking the second location that Patafor offers. This time it's an actual fortress mission. The enemy tribe have set up a fortress using the sturdy wood of Patapine Grove. They pose a huge threat to Patapons, so get your Yarpons and fight. With the implementation of enemy units, your units can take damage as well. When you lose all units or when Hatapon dies, you fail the mission and must retreat to Patapolis. finish off the enemies and you may get better weapons for your troops. The third and last location that Patafor offers will not be featured in this showcase. You need to unlock it on your own, so prepare your Patapons and start drumming. What is the triangular red enemy tribe that appears everywhere in the game, you might ask? They are called Kirajins. They are designed to kill and destroy everything and everyone in their way. This is their only life purpose. Kirajins want the ultimate destruction of the Patafor world. They were created far before any life appeared in the world, carefully following its development at first. However, the more world developed, the more they hated it. With each new sprinkle of life, Kirajins wanted to destroy it more. The farthest ancestors of Patapons lived under their huge triangular blood-filled eyes. Then, the Kirajins attacked. Patapon ancestors, watching the world fall apart, begged the Almighty for help, and with the last Patapon breath, the help appeared. With Almighty's efforts, Kirajins were trapped in the darkest and the deepest circle of Underworld, below any creature ever existed, permanently locked and unable to escape. Unfortunately, due to naive Patapons and ancient technology, they found a way back and came for their bloody revenge. Patapons need you in the role of Almighty to help them fight off Kirajins and send them back where they belong. That's about it for the Patafor showcase. As you can see, our game revolves mostly around mechanics of Patapon 1 and Patapon 2, returning to the army mode and regular hero. Some people love the decision and some people hate it. In case Patafor didn't find your interest, or you simply want more Patapon in your life, we'd like to announce our collaboration with Patanext. Patanext is another Patapon fan game which revolves more on Patapon 3 mechanics. That means you will find all the good stuff Patapon 3 offered in their fan game. When the first releases were out, I managed to play the first versus mode test and the game was absolutely stunning. Make sure to check Patanext as well and send them some love. Thanks for watching the 4th Patafor showcase. I hope you liked all the new features waiting for you. It was the huge efforts of the entire Patafor team. It wouldn't be possible without them. Make sure to visit the Patafor website for the latest news, download links, help and ways to support the project. Also make sure to join our Discord server for more information and game support, and subscribe to my channel to be up to date with all upcoming changes to Patafor. Have fun!